the same HIIT we've been doing. I want to find like an ab workout. It's athlete next.
Sizes is that
I haven't done an athlete next workout. But like, does he? We'll do athlete next, but we'll do that after the cardio. Go ahead and get into the cardio.
But you'll get it. And once you do get it, you'll get results. With the structure of this workout, we have 20 seconds on and we have 20 seconds off. We have 4 different rounds. Follow me, let's see how far along you can make it. 20 seconds on and we have 20 seconds off. We have 4 different rounds. Follow me, let's see how far along you can make it.
Let's go. It's 1 minute break. whole 2 minutes right here. I'm gonna hold you. Maybe not. Last set. Last motherfucker set, boy. Let's get it. Just a minute. Let's get it, boys. Come on. I'm gonna do Athlete X. 10-minute ab workout. Ten minutes. Where that? This dude know what he doing, so even though it's 10 minutes, it should be a good workout. Let me show y'all something. I just did HIIT Cardio. But this is what I did during the day. 40,000 steps. Oh, let this shit focus. 40,000 steps. Come on, man, that shit ain't gonna focus. 40,000 steps, 17.57 miles. That don't wanna focus. I guess I'm too beautiful. Y'all only wants to focus on me. Hee 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 hee. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want to focus. 40,000. Y'all can see it. That's at least probably like 1,000 calories burned. I haven't really ate much. I ate some jerky earlier, some beef jerky. Speaking of that, that's what's in this bag. I ate some beef jerky and some Greek yogurt. That's it. So I'm in a super calorie deficit. Super. I got more jerky coming in too. That whole gonna take a couple days to get here though. And that's some big steak joints. These hoes, I never had these bitches right here. These bitches right here. Beef tender cuts. The only jerky that I can say I actually like. I don't like no teriyaki beef jerky. I don't like no beef jerky sticks. I like the long joints. I don't like the original. I don't really like beef jerky like that. But I love me some beef tender cuts. The whole bang. And bacon jerky. Yes, sir. The whole right here. 70 calories per serving with 10 grams of protein. It's a cheat code. This is a little bit worse. 120 calories, but it's 11 grams of protein. This is bacon, of course, but it tastes just like bacon. And I got some different joints. 2 big ass bags of steak, beef, basically prime rib, but they're like super thick, long. Ooh, them hoes gonna bang. I never tried them hoes though. But these, I'm telling you, bro, you don't like beef jerky, you probably don't like these. Them hoes bang. I always gonna open this shit at the end. I'm gonna get right, man. I'm gonna get right. Y'all don't gotta worry about a name. Alright. Ooh, okay.
Asked to name the worst ab exercises.
Man,
See, guys,
how long ago was this?
the problem with these exercises
I don't think I've ever heard this.
They overwork your hip flexors. So while they're giving you abs, they also give you back pain too. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm going to give you a step-by-step, follow-along workout that you can do. And I mean everyone can do this because all you need is a mat and a hardwood floor and some space in your apartment or your home, and you're going to be able to get this done.
I'll make it
Remember,
work.
beginners, you can do this. You go for as long as you can. Each of the exercises scripted for 1 minute. You go for as long as you can. The interset rest periods, I'm going to explain what the next exercise is and how to do it. You ready? Let's knock this one out. The first 5 exercises are starting down here on the mat, and the goal again is to get those hip flexors out of it and make your abs do more of the work. And we start here with something called the halo. And unlike the lying leg raise where you actually use too much of your hip flexor to just simply lift your legs up and down, we don't care about the legs as much as we care about the pelvis. Your goal is to simply get your pelvis up off the mat every single repetition. Now your feet, they actually do the work. They're creating clockwise circles for 30 seconds at the top, and then counterclockwise circles for the other 30 seconds of this minute.
You kind of making this shit a little difficult, bit, dog. Like, I can't even see.
And then counterclockwise circles for the other 30 seconds of this.
You're probably teaching a little too much for me. I kind of just want to get into it.
Good job on that one, guys. The next one here is a variation of a standard sit-up. Instead of anchoring your feet under something, which only promotes the hip flexors to do the work to pull your body off the ground, we can do this. It's called a frog crunch. You put your feet together and you press them together as hard as you can. You should instantly feel your hamstrings light up. With your hamstrings activated, your hip flexors are going to take a little bit of a nap here and make your abs do all of the work. Bit of a nap. With your hamstrings activated, your hip flexors are going to take a little bit of a nap here and make your abs do all of the work.
I feel it hard. Ooh, I feel it hard.
Next, we're going to shift the focus a little bit now to the obliques. And to do that, we know we have to rotate. You know, not just tap your hands back and forth like in a traditional Russian twist. I mean rotate. So to take those hip flexors out of this, guys, remember, keep your heels down. There's no need to have to lift them up on this. Instead, focus on what really matters, and that is creating that rotation. And that's going to come through pulling your elbow back, actually rowing it back to each side when you twist it to each side. You'll feel the difference immediately, and when you do, you'll know you're doing it the right way.
Lift his feet. Can't tell if he's lifting his feet or not.
Keeping the focus here on the obliques, we don't ever have to do another dumbbell side bend. As a matter of fact, as I said, you don't need to use any equipment to get a good ab workout, as you're finding out. This one is called the side plank thread the needle. So what we're doing is we're mimicking that side bend without having to actually ever do that, because we build the lateral pillar strength from the bottom up. Lift up, keep your arm up into the air, but then we add that third dimension by reaching through and creating some rotation that our body and core has to control. Perform 30 seconds on each side and you're more than halfway home through this workout. If you see my ab workouts, you probably know I'm not a big fan of the plank, only because I think it's a little bit too remedial, and again, it tends to work the hip flexors more than it does the posterior chain or the muscles on the back side of our body. But we can not a big If you see my ab workouts, you probably know I'm not a big fan of the plank, only because I think it's a little bit too remedial, and again, it tends to work the hip flexors more than it does the posterior chain or the muscles on the back side of our body. But we can kill two birds with one stone here, and this is with the Black Widow knee slide. You simply drive one knee towards the elbow, pull up into a posterior tilt to really activate the abs, and then don't forget that posterior chain. You kick that leg back and extend the hip all the way up to the ceiling, come back down and alternate. Continue to perform this for 1 minute or as long as you can hang in. Continue that leg back and extend the hip all the way up to the ceiling, come back down and alternate. Continue to perform this for 1 minute or as long as you can hang in.
This one exercise. I think how I want to do this. I think I'll need this.
Alternate. You kick that leg back and extend the hip all the way up to the ceiling, come back down and alternate. Continue to perform this for 1 minute or as long as you can hang in. Now it's time to kick that mat out to the side and put those socks on a hardwood floor or anything that your feet will slide on. Guys, this is how we can work the bottom-up ab movements without having to lift the weight of our legs like in a hang. So instead of pulling your knees straight in, which is going to promote more of that hip flexor dominance, you bring them out to the side. We call this the frog circle. You can see the position of the legs looks a bit like a frog, but what it's really doing is activating hip external rotators instead of hip flexors, and still allowing you to pull from the bottom up and really work those lower abs.
I actually do want to hear what he's saying.
Hip flex,
I feel
look,
my
bring
abs.
them out to the side. We call it the frog circle. You can see the flexor down as long as you can hang in the ceiling, come back down and alternate. Continue to perform this for 1 minute or as long as you can hang in.
How do I do this? How to get better at that?
Out to the side and put those socks on a hardwood floor or anything that your feet will slide on. Guys, this is how we can work the bottom-up ab movements without having to lift the weight of our slide on. Guys, this is how we can work the bottom-up ab movements without having to lift the weight of our legs, like in a hanging leg raise. To do this, and instead of pulling your knees straight in, which is going to promote more of that hip flexor dominance, you bring them out to the side. We call this the frog circle. You can see the position of the legs looks a bit like a frog, but what it's really doing is activating hip external rotators instead of hip flexors, and still allowing you to pull from the bottom up to really work those lower abs. What we're doing is activating hip external rotators instead of hip flexors, and still allowing you to pull from the bottom up to really work those lower abs. You're almost there, guys. One left. This is the sliding ab tuck. Once again, using that slick floor. Do not bend your knees here, guys. All you're doing is lifting your pelvis as high as you possibly can towards the ceiling by simply hinging at the waist. If you do this right, you'll feel your abs driving the movement, and the only thing that could potentially cause your knees to bend even a little bit is just the inflexibility of the movement, and the only thing that could potentially cause your knee to waist. If you do this right, you'll feel your abs driving the movement, and the only thing that could potentially cause your knees to bend even a little bit is just the inflexibility of your hamstrings. Don't worry, we'll get to that in another video. The key is finish strong, keep those legs straight, make your abs do the work. So there you have it, guys, your ab workout that's quickly going to become one of your favorites, because at the same time it's going to help you to get those abs. It's not going to ruin your back in the process. Guys, if you're looking for programs where we break everything down step by step, including a meal plan that'll help those abs of yours to show, you can find them over at athleanx.com. If you found the video helpful, make sure you leave your comments and thumbs up. Share it with someone else that you want to challenge to do the same workout. And also make sure you click subscribe and turn your notifications so you never miss a new video when we put one out. All right, guys, see you soon. Good luck.
I want some food and a cold shower. Hey, let me get this prayer in. Bounce out. Okay. What the fuck is that? Ooh. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for for waking us up on this beautiful, fine day to experience another day of life. I want to thank you for giving us the courage, the strength, and the motivation to go forth and prosper on all of our daily activities, whether it's work, personal hobbies, or just anything that anybody wants to pursue. Thank you for giving us the willpower to stay consistent and continue to drive forward, no matter what setbacks any of us face. Father, I want to thank you for all the opportunities that you've blessed me with in the last few months. I want to thank you for allowing me to prosper in those opportunities. I want to thank you for protecting me against all of the demonic forces that be. Thank you for delivering me from darkness, from delivering me from the adversary. Thank you for allowing me not to dwell in the darkness and come forth to the light. Thank you for giving me the willpower and the strength to bounce back extremely fast every time I'm facing a minor setback. Thank you for just allowing me to see the beauty of life. Thank you for slowing it down for me. Thank you for the fellowship I'm going to experience this week. And also, I want to thank you for giving Kagan the knowledge and wisdom he needs to be able to help me with giving a teaching, my first teaching in fellowship on the 22nd. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to learn and giving me the courage, the confidence, and the charisma to be able to deliver such a beautiful teaching. Thank you for just allowing me to dive in your word and learn your word more, learn the truth. Thank you for allowing me to see the beauty in the word. I love you so much, Father. I want to thank you for giving anybody that watches this the motivation and just the hope that they may need to keep going, to keep pushing forward in life. Thank you for giving them the motivation to get into prayer and to maybe fellowship with somebody or to pick up the Bible and start reading. And Father, I also want to thank you for allowing me to do so good on the interview last Thursday. I asked and you blessed me with all the knowledge and the tools I needed to knock that interview out of the park. And I'm so thankful for it. Thank you for allowing them, giving them the attitude to even want me, to choose me, to pick me out of the bunch that applied and interviewed. And also, Father, I want to thank you for allowing me to be able to stream and get this workout in, even after working a 10-hour shift on my feet the whole 10 hours. Thank you for giving me the strength and the motivation, the willpower, and the utter confidence just to not think twice and come in here and just bust it out. And also I want to thank you for giving me the willpower to wake up in the morning and get a workout in tomorrow morning. Thank you for blessing everybody who watches this in the future. Whether they watch it months from now, years from now, thank you for giving them the blessings and the love, that beautiful unconditional love that only you, people can only experience from you. Thank you for gifting us your son and allowing him to deliver us from the forces that be, that's in the darkness. In the name of your son, Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. All right. I'm gonna go take a shower. I need to get some food. Pole calling my name. Ooh. 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 Alright, I'm out. I love y'all boys, man. Whoever watching. Ain't nobody watching right now, but I love you. Stay strong. Get in the word. Get in the prayer. Start praying. Start working out. I love you.